When you have a large dog and you live on a lake, chances are your dog is going to have ear infection a lot. At least in my case, that seems to be what's been going on for the last 20 years of my life while we've lived on a lake and had large dogs. Something that I found that helps instead of running to the vet all the time is this stuff. This is Zymox. This, you put the drops, or like you squeeze a little bit in the dog's ear and you kind of massage behind their ears and let the dogs do their thing, which is the shaking of the head and everything. And what this does is it helps loosen up any earwax or gunk or whatever that might be down in the ear canal. And as dogs do, dogs shake their heads and a lot of times the debris shakes loose. And so this just helps get down in the ear canal, break up whatever's down there, so when they do shake their head, it can come out. And then you can, like with a Q-tip or a cotton swab or whatever, clean the outer part of the ear, just because it'll be wet and maybe just a little bit greasy, but not bad. But this is something that I keep on hand at all times. And I have had this basically in my possession, not this one obviously, but in my possession, my dog arsenal of home tools for 20 years since we have lived on a lake. Because, as I said, we had a golden retriever who was prone to ear infections all the time, and our other black lab who was prone to ear infections, and now our new lab who loves to stick her head down in the water and drag out big boulders. My home will never be without this. So check it out. It is the active ingredient. There's one ingredient in it. It's an anti-itch ingredient. And so a lot of times when a dog gets water in their ears or dirt in their ears, it just kind of itches, and that's why they shake their head so much or scratch at their ears. Granted, this is not a fix if a dog has a serious ear infection. You still want to bring your dog to the vet. But this is something to keep on hand, especially if you have a dog that's in water a lot, because it'll help keep their ears clean. So check it out.